to drop the f***ing bass.
I felt the need to tackle things now because, this year, I feel like it needs some type of summary, some type of explanation, you know what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Scippio!
What's going on, everybody? Yo. Oh, man, you're gonna hate me before this is over. No, I'm kidding. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you want to keep making noise. That's cool. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't sneezed since March. Who knew the cure for the common cold was fear? This whole time, man, sneezing. Do you still sneeze? Sneeze is such a 2019 thing to do. You don't sneeze in 2020, you know what I mean? You know what you're supposed to do? The polite thing to do is to hold your sneeze. But have you ever held a sneeze? You damn near kill yourself. You have a heart attack. You all right, dog? Like you're having a stroke. Eyes be all bloodshot. Tears running down your eyes. I'm just doing my part to prevent COVID from spreading. I don't even recognize anybody anymore, man. Everybody got masks on. I can't even see. I feel like, just like next time you get your IDs, they should require you to have a mask that has just lower side of your face. I get tired of confusing people. Like, oh, man, I haven't seen you in a long... Oh, whoop, my bad, dog. Who the fuck is that? Yeah, man. Oh, I'm sick of hearing people go, hey, man, can't wait till it's all over, man. We're going to hang out. Hey, man, when it's all over, party at my place. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is never gonna be over. This is never gonna be over. We're gonna be walking around looking like Mortal Kombat characters for the rest of our lives. If you're lucky, you'd be like this, you'd be like, oh shit, I think I got it. Hey, do me a favor, when you go to CVS, can you give me a pack of Reese's? Oh yeah, and Tylenol COVID, thank you. And that's the best it's gonna get. Shit don't go away. Cold ain't gone away. Flu ain't gone away. Herpes is still here, you know what I'm saying? They never cure herpes, we just learn to live with it. You notice that? They don't even warn you about herpes. They be like, oh yeah, we did a blood test. Like, oh, what's going on? Like, yeah, you don't have COVID. Like, yeah, but you got AIDS. Like, oh, as long as it's not COVID, I'm good. And y'all believe anything the CDC tells you know that? CDC just make up shit. Like, what the fuck is 6 feet? Like, who came up with that? 6 feet? That's such an arbitrary, length to judge people to stay away from each other for, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's that? Is that the length of a sneeze? Who's measuring sneezes? Like, achoo. Yeah, dog, that's a 6-footer right there. It had to be a white person because, I got a 7-foot sneeze. I got a 7.5-foot sneeze. I got a Magnum Trojan 7.5-foot sneeze. You can't tell me shit. They don't even call it coronavirus no more. I like it. This shit just changed its name like a rapper. It's all corporate now. Like, oh, if you have COVID-19. Look, P. Diddy. No matter what you call yourself, you're still the nigga that killed Tupac to me. COVID-19. I feel like this shit's been forever. Forever. It's been like 3 years. COVID had at least to have a birthday at this point. COVID got at least 21. COVID don't even need ID. Like, it can smoke, drink, and fuck R. Kelly legally at this point. But you guys are the survivors. We survived. We made it through all the bullshit. We made it through lockdown. Where we was fucking up all the grocery stores. I was at Trader Joe's every morning just getting extra stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's a little broccoli left, and just stash it just because I don't even like broccoli. I just didn't want anybody else to get it. I loved fucking up grocery stores. That shit's fun. Like, it just, survived lockdown, looted the grocery stores, took all the fucking toilet paper. Why are we so obsessed with toilet paper? Like, that's weird. Like, you like, it's crazy. That means when the world is ending, everybody was sitting there like, yo, man, that's crazy. You watching on TV like, oh my God, the world is ending. How am I gonna wipe my ass? Hey, honey, I'll be right back. I gotta make a run. It was driving me crazy. Like, yo, y'all got soap and water right there. Right there. Just what? You're not going nowhere when you're getting ready for it. Take a shower with your nasty ass. You're right. You're at home. I don't understand. The world is ending. You know how I knew the world was ending? Because Black lives actually mattered. You know, it's like a last resort when they actually turned to black people. That's how you know America was trying to get into heaven. Like, you ever notice, like, when your grandparent is like passing away, they start being all nice to you all of a sudden, like, oh, you're trying to make it into heaven. Like, oh, it's too late. This is purgatory. We are what's left. But you know what's crazy about the whole Black Lives Matter thing? We told y'all was gonna like this shit and y'all didn't believe us. You know what I'm saying? We told y'all. That's why I'm like, yo, Black Lives Matter is like the green eggs and ham of movements. Cause y'all didn't like it here, you didn't like it there, now y'all like it everywhere. I can't run from, I feel like a hipster. Like, yo, I was wearing that shit when it wasn't hot. Now y'all just like wearing it, you got like stickers on the back of your MacBook Pros. You go in suburban towns with no black people and it be like, Black Lives Matter. And let the dog piss all on the sign, like, this is crazy. Yeah, I remember like, back when Black Lives Matter wasn't hot and I actually tried to join Black Lives Matter but the website was down. I'm like, yo, this is exactly the problem. Like, do we need like Indian Lives Matter or Asian Lives Matter to help us with this Black Matter? I feel like in a perfect world it'd be like, hello, Black Lives Matter, how may I help you? Press 1 for English. Número 2, habla español. Like, how you switching then? No matter what you press, you'll be like, please hold. Like, the fuck, I got a hold. This is a black emergency, I need help. Black Lives Matter should be like black people's 911, because, you know, we can't dial 911 anymore, you know. Because for black people, dial 911 is like saying Candyman 3 times in the mirror. Like, 911, you know, fuck it, I'll just handle it myself. I don't think it's safe. I don't think it's the best idea. But yeah, man, this shit is like, it's the biggest movement, you know, like it was 60 countries, 25 million people all marching for the same cause. I thought it was fucking amazing, and it was crazy because I'm just here for like, man, I wish this would have happened a lot sooner, but it's fine, it's happening. So you had the Me Too movement, they was rocking shit. LGBT kept getting stronger every year. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, I think we should have picked up some of their movements. See, the LGBT keep getting stronger because they keep adding acronyms every year. At first it was on LGBT, now they're like QIA++T. Black Lives Matter still on 3 letters. That's fucked up. Black Lives Matter I was like, yo, it should be more down. It should have been something stronger. It should have been like, Black Lives Matter the most. Yes, I said it, bitch. And people have a problem with that. Like, what you trying to say? You trying to say my life don't matter? No, man. Why people try to make you feel bad for rooting for your team? You're supposed to go hard for your team. You know what I'm saying? You know, I never heard anybody go, yo, the Lakers are the best team in the league. But the other teams are as equally as good. Fuck nah, you're like, yo, my team's genetically superior, we're the original Jews, and your mom's a bitch. Just like that. I talk a lot of shit. I'm not an activist, though. I realized that, because y'all took to the streets. y'all was so tired of being cooped in, quarantined, being afraid of something you can't even see. You were like, you know what? Black lives do matter. I just gotta get out the house. I gotta go. Just yeah. Breonna Taylor, who was that? George Floyd. Who? Wait, who? What? like, yeah, I don't care. I just need to be out in the streets amongst the people. I didn't even care. So, I felt guilty. I was like, I need to go out in the streets. I need to actually be an activist. I'm like, how do you start? So I tried to call a hotline. That was busy. So I was like, you know what? Let me, I don't know. I went where everybody goes to start the activism journey, Instagram. And the crazy thing about Instagram tells you the type of leader you would be. Everybody thinks they have it in to be a leader, but it's like, just because you got followers don't make you a leader. Like, people are like, I got 100,000 followers, but like, are you a leader though? Because you look at their profile, like, all you have is pictures of your ass. So where you be leading us to, your asshole? That's the one benefit with Black Lives Matter. That's why it's so strong, because they didn't have like one leader to take out, you know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day when you had a movement, you know what I'm saying? Like, when Martin Luther King had that dream, it was like, all right, that's the end of the march. We're gonna go home, that's it. Yeah, man, I wanted to be an activist, so I went to the Black Lives Matter Los Angeles Instagram. And they actually had a meeting in the park, right? So I went to the park, and I was surrounded by Asian and white people. I was surrounded by Asian and white people, and I wasn't sure if I showed up early or late. I was like, excuse me, can you point me to the black section of the Black Lives Matter rally? Is it over there? You know what I mean? But I realized, like, did you realize, like, black lives didn't matter until white women decided it did? That's why you need white women part of your movement, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get shit done for some reason, like, that's why the Me Too movement was so strong. That's why I realized white women are my favorite Pokemon, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we try to be nice, like, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, oh, fuck it. Kimberly, go, like, hey, let me speak to your manager. Do you know who my father is? I will own this place. And then shit started happening, it was weird. Like I said, it was a very peaceful protest. They tried to call it a riot. Like, I know it wasn't a riot, because they had refreshment stations. You don't have refreshment stations at a riot, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know how I really know it was a riot? It wasn't a riot? Because I came to riot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't new to this, I'm true to this, man. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, 2001. A cop shot Timothy Thomas. He was pulling his pants up, cop shot him in the back, and then I got a free TV and some shoes. Y'all just got here. I've been doing this. But now I'm like, hey, they're like, no, Jeremy, not now. Come on, let's stay focused. But they have refreshment stations, you know what I mean? And they had Capri Suns. You can't be angry with a Capri Sun. I mean, you could try, but you won't get that straw through that hole, you know what I'm saying? That requires a lot of concentration. You're like, ugh. I realized I really wasn't an activist because my activism is up once my meter's up. I was like, y'all still going? Like y'all only have 2 hours on the meter, dog. Like, y'all going this way, like, Like, at least MLK's march was to Washington. Y'all just going anywhere. Is this a march or the LA Marathon? I can't tell. This is ridiculous. I'm clocking out. How you clock out? Like, I'll go this way. Don't follow me. I'm not a leader. I don't have enough followers on Instagram. Don't follow me. I'm just going to my car. Yeah, they marched so long. I was so tired. Most marches last like 5 miles. They marched like 10 miles. By the time we were done marching, everybody had WAP. Is it WAP or WAP? WAP, WAP, WAP. Some of y'all like, what is going on? WAP is wet ass pussy. There's a song that Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion made. The song don't even have the lyrics. They just say, WAP, WAP, WAP for that wet ass pussy. Like it's pretty much like a Sesame Street After Dark type of situation where they just WAP, 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 wet ass pussy. Get a bucket in a mouth, wet ass pussy. Like, yo, you don't put no lyrics in this at all? Yo, it was, yo, you know what's funny? Actually, that's what I like that the climate was so serious, you know what I mean? Like everybody was like focused and, you know, they was like, yo, we want justice, we want peace, we want, you know, to be understood. And then Cardi B thought this was a great time to drop wop, 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 wop. Wet ass pussy. Beat it up, nigga, catch a charge. Read a fucking room. Yeah, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. Wet ass pussy. You need a bucket and a mop for that wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this. No, Cardi, no, Megan, no. No, not now. Oh, God, this is disgusting. I mean, the song's brilliant, but just not now. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, the funniest thing about WAP is that these acronyms all need each other to survive. Like, they can't be independent. You know, they can't, like, you can't just have two of them. You can't just have wet ass. Like, yeah, man, my girl got that wet ass. Like, is there a cure for that? That sounds way worse than COVID, dog. I don't know if you might need a shot. She got that wet ass. And then ass pussy sounds way worse. You don't want ass pussy, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like what your homie tries to call it when he's trying to convince you that it's okay to do it one time, but it's still not gay, you know what I'm saying? Like dog, it's ass pussy, you know what I mean? It ain't that bad, dog. I ain't gonna tell nobody, it's ass pussy, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie, that was totally ridiculous. But you know, I wasn't upset. A lot of men was upset. It was like, oh man, these women promoting women to be whores, and because they said it was whores in this house. And I'm like, y'all acting like they didn't just have skeet, 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 skeet on the radio 15 years ago. I'd rather WAP than skeet, personally. I don't know. You know, it's funny because like, you know, smart girls don't have WAP. That's what they don't tell you. You know what they have? Honorable discharge. It's just not as catchy of a song, you know what I mean? Honorable this, no, you can't do none of that. You can't dance, you can't twerk to that, you know. Yeah, smart women don't have WAP. Like Harriet Tubman, she didn't have WAP. She had honorable discharge. Don't act like y'all care. Don't act like y'all support Harriet Tubman. Did you see the movie? I know you didn't. You know how I know? I went to the theater, there was only 4 people in there. Only 4 people in the Harriet Tubman movie. And I brought one of the persons with me, so it was really only 2. There was a Mexican guy in the front row bawling his eyes out like he did it. And there was a white guy in the back row taking notes, like he's trying to pass his Black History exam, like, oh man, this is good. This is great. Do you know Harriet Tubman was like a real American hero? Like she actually existed. And you guys didn't show up. Why? But yet, Black Panther, on the other hand, y'all saw it at the movie theater for 17 weeks straight. Wakanda doesn't even exist. White people just lined up in droves, dressed in dashikis, doing this shit. Doom da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum 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 doom da dum 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 da dum dum dum. Yo, can we let this Wakanda shit go? It's not that black, and it's definitely not African. It's like, let it go. It'll be like, yo, support Harriet Tubman. This is the thing. Like, well, what would it take for you guys to support a real black American hero like Harriet Tubman? Like, okay, how about this? I got a movie for you. How about Marvel Studios presents Harriet Tubman starring Beyonce? Would you watch that movie? I got a better one. How about Tyler Perry presents Harriet Tubman starring Tyler Perry? It'd be like Medea meets Django, you know what I'm saying? Hello. Yeah, man. Quarantine has made me delusional. Like, it's totally made me delusional. You know what I learned during quarantine? How to argue with a woman. You don't. You don't. You can't win. It's just a different logic set. It doesn't even, like, pair up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, arguing with a woman is like, you ever play Uno with one other person, they had all the good cards? Like, reverse, skip, draw 2, draw 4, draw again. Reverse, skip, back to you, back to you. You sitting there with a handful of cards, be like, Uno, like, what the fuck? I didn't even get a chance to play yet, you cheater. Arguing with a woman is like, you ever play Jenga seriously? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, competitively, you like, yo, I'm gonna get this piece. Hold on, wait, I got this shit right here. Back up, give me space, give me space. Yeah, you think I can do it, uh-huh? Like, okay, all right, yo, it took me a half hour to do that. Like, the fuck, how you just do that shit? Anybody have celebrate a quarantine birthday? Quarantine birthday? What did you do? Nothing. It was my girl's birthday during quarantine. I like to top myself, you know what I mean? So I actually tried to do something, but it's like you couldn't do anything, you know what I'm saying? I called my mom, I talked to my mom, I was like, yo, what should I do for my girl for her birthday? She said, what'd you do last year? I was like, oh, well, shit, went to Catalina Island. She was like, wait, what? She said, ain't nobody ever took me to Catalina Island. I'm like, oh, come on, mama. She's like, no, Jeremy, why are you doing wife shit with women that ain't your wife? I'm like, mama, you never had to get pussy in this climate. You gotta understand it's a little more, you know, like, you're not adjusting for inflation, what I'm saying. Like, you're right, but you're not up to date. You know what I mean? You gotta check your books. Yeah, the Catalina Island trip was dope. It was, I thought going to Catalina Island was the gift. So we got there, I'm like, surprise! She's like, what are we doing? I'm like, I don't know, whatever you want to do. She's like, I want to do zip lining. I see some of y'all don't know what zip lining is. Zip lining is expensive. That's what it is. If you look up in dictionary, it'll be like, yeah, too much for... But yeah, I went to, but they actually had a sale, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It was weird. It was a sign, as soon as you get there, it's like zip lining is on sale, $113. I was like, oh, baby, we can do the zip lining right there. Let's go. So then I zipped my ass to the ATM and I took down 120. I was like, yo, man, you know, because the lady helped us so fast, I'm gonna just give her an extra $7. So then I skipped back to the teller and I go, hey, ma'am, here's $120. And she goes, okay, that will be $250. And I was like, wait, what? You said $130? She said, oh, that's per person, plus tax. And I look at my girl like, oh man, yo, that's way too expensive. She's like, you ain't got it? I was like, oh, it's like, what are you doing? Like, oh no, I'm just paying bills in my head. I don't need electricity that bad, right? Like, I don't need... Like, the water's bad in LA anyway. I don't need water. Yeah, so, you know, we skipped it. We played mini golf. $25. That was the coldest game of mini golf. It's cold. It's your turn. It's your turn again. What you want to do next? Zip lining, nigga. I did the zip lining, you know. We actually got, there was a guy who gave us a discount because he felt my pain. And you know the thing about zip lining, because I didn't realize that zip lining was in the air. Zip lining to me sounds like a ground activity, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was like, you know, like a Spider-Man move, like, you know, I don't know if that's something real simple, but like, it's like you just on a line in the air. And you know, it sucks, there's no masculine way to zip line, you know what I'm saying? You know, because I try to hold my composure. I thought I was gonna be like this, and then when there's nothing underneath you, you just go wee, like it's you know. It just happens automatically. You be like, yo, I'm gonna just sit tight and did shit. It always lasts a lot longer than you expected to. Like, I live in a part of LA called Mexico. So you guys heard of it. All my neighbors have very exotic pets, but they try to pass them off as regular pets. Like every morning at 4:30 a.m. I hear this. Followed by, come down, doggy, come down. I know a fucking dog when I hear one. They got like pigs, they got like roosters, chickens, pigs, and then cattle. Like, basically I live next to a bunch of burrito ingredients. Like, yo, if you don't give me a chalupa, I'm gonna tell Pete on you. And everybody owns a dog. Everybody, like white people that love owning dogs. It's just like, I be looking at them like, you little slave masters. Just need to control something, don't you? Just, it's like, he loves me. Like, yo, if you stop feeding him, he would eat you. Yo. Yeah, man, my neighbor, every morning, she lets her dog run right up to me. Every morning, the same thing, be like, hey. I'll be, excuse me, ma'am, can't get your dog? That's okay, he doesn't bite. Well, I kick, get your dog. Oh, he just wants to play. I'm like, yeah, football. Get your dog. Oh, you look at me like, yo, he's mean, he hates dogs. I actually love dogs, my sisters are dogs. Wait, I'm the only person with dog siblings in here? So, my mother, I feel like my mother's overcompensating for the fact that I haven't given her a grandchild yet. So, she just, when I call her, I'm like, hey, Mom, happy Mother's Day. She'd be like, you want to talk to your sister? Like, Mom, don't put that fucking dog on the phone, please. Hey, you want to play football? I don't know what to do with you. I don't know. Yeah, I'm talking shit. I used to have a dog. His name was Cassius. He's a pit bull. He had this weird thing though. Whenever I'll bring a girl over, he'll just walk up to the crotch and start sniffing it. And I taught him that. I'm like, yeah, good boy, man. Here's some treats. What's wrong? One time he saved my life though on some Lassie shit. I invited this girl over, he did what I taught him to do. He goes, and she was sitting up there like, oh my God, what's wrong with your dog? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What do you have in there? I'm up here like TSA, like, man, open that shit up. I need to investigate. Get this wand out. I don't know what foreign objects you done brought in here. Is that WAP? I don't know what that shit is. You need to get that out of here. Yeah, man, white people love dogs. I wish white people loved black people as much as they love dogs. The cop shot a dog, there would be no more cops. There would be no more cops. They would all be gone. Defund the police, it'd be refund the police. Like, where'd all the police go? Like, I spoke to the manager. My dad had a talking with them. Only thing white people love more than dogs is elephants. Please explain that to me. Half y'all ain't even seen an elephant in real life. They'd be like, oh my God, the poor baby elephant. Oh my God, no, they're so sad. I'd be like, they don't even look like they belong here. Elephants are like prehistoric animals, you know what I'm saying? That when the meteor struck over here, they was over here. And, like, and now they're just suffering because they didn't die with their family. Like, oh, they're in danger. That's because they don't belong here. That's how that works. Y'all just want to take them to the circus anyway and ride them. I'll be honest, I don't mess with elephants and giraffes. They freak me out, I'm not gonna lie. Giraffes are like little, like alien space horses or something. I don't know what. They don't look like they belong. They got like furry antennas, like that don't look right. Like what is going on with them? Do you know when they give birth, they just start walking? Like that's not of Earth. That's not. That ain't come from here. That's proof that there's life out there. And they gave birth to that. Yo, you know, it's funny, because, it's 2020, and it's finally that part of the year where we actually get to celebrate that we prevented that sociopath from taking office. Kanye West. Yeah, that was a little scary. And I was like, this nigga got too many Grammys he could actually pull this off. Y'all guys need to stop telling Kanye no. Like, just tell him yes and he'll lose interest. If he raised a difficult child, that's exactly what's happening. Man, Donald Trump, man, he's been awfully quiet. Nigga's a sore loser. Donald Trump's hilarious. He was like, yo, stop the voting. Stop the vote. Like, nigga, you was losing when you wanted to stop it. That's not how that works. Yeah, now we prevented 2 sociopaths from being in office. Now you get to elect another one, me. I will be your president-elect for 2024. I have no education, but I don't have Grammys. I don't have Oscars, but I have you guys, and he's gonna start my fucking rally. Let's get it. Yeah, man. Y'all gonna miss Trump. Like, seriously, y'all gonna miss Trump, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna miss the president. Like, Joe Biden's not gonna mock retarded people or inject bleach, tell you to inject bleach into your arm or none of that's gonna happen anymore. I mean, my favorite one is the Kung Flu line. That is my shit. Mr. President, is it true that you call the virus the Kung Flu? Yes, it is. Next question. You're gonna miss that shit. You know what I like about Joe Biden? He looks like he didn't even want the job in the first place. He's like, yo, what? Hey, oh, I'm the last one left? Fine, I'll do it. Like, fine, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo. He just says yes to shit anyway, it don't matter. Like, the thing is, I don't understand why you guys are so obsessed with presidents anyway. Like, be honest with you, the only president I cared about was Barack. Before him, I didn't care, and then after him, I didn't care. I feel like America just has daddy issues at this point. Why do y'all care? And I love talking shit about Trump. I don't know who y'all gonna blame now for the shit, because Trump, this is my favorite one. They go, yo, Trump was the worst president in the entire history of presidents. And I'm like, he was a, slow down, miss. I got this. They love to say Trump is the worst president. Like, Trump was a bad president, but he wasn't the worst. The first 15 owned slaves. As far as I'm concerned, they wasn't shit either. Like, white people love talking about Hitler. Like, yo, y'all obsessed with Hitler and Helen Keller. I don't know what that shit is. But y'all understand, black people don't care. We don't care about Hitler. And George Washington is our Hitler, you know what I'm saying? Thomas Jefferson is our Hitler. I know you're like, no, don't talk about Thomas Jefferson. Just because he fucked the help doesn't mean that he was a good president. Throw them all in the trash as far as I'm concerned. I mean, we gotta really like hold these people accountable, you know what I'm saying, for the things they say. Just like play a video of everything they said as soon as they get elected. You know what I'm saying? So we get some shit done. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all just sign up. People just make up shit for the president just to have a reason to make people like him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, this is my favorite one. They like, you know, Bill Clinton, he was the real first black president. It's like, why? He got dick sucked in the White House. Like, that doesn't make you black. Or else I'd be a lot darker than this. That doesn't make you black at all. You know, and then they get all shocked whenever an old white person say something racist. I'll be honest with you, all old white people say racist shit. Old white people invented racism. Well, just like everything old white people invent, black people just better at it. Black people are better racists. Black people hate white people. Only people black people hate more than white people is black people that love white people. We give them all type of nicknames like, you old coon, you old Uncle Tom. The raccoons are adorable. Have you seen Pocahontas? Like, and my Uncle Thomas is my favorite uncle. Like, why does he have to be a bad person just because he can tap dance, eat watermelon, and play the banjo at the same time? I think it's unfair. But see, look, there's a reason for black people being racist. There's a reason, because basically, as a black person, you have to adapt to white culture in order to be successful. The thing about culture is culture can't be right or wrong, but they tell you black culture is bad, white culture is good. You know what I'm saying? For example, like, you can't get a job unless you wear a tie. Like, you certain people, you can't get a job or a nice home loan unless you wear a tie. But what is the purpose of a tie? Can you explain it to me? Is it a bib? Like, what does it do? You know what I'm saying? But when you wear something, you don't know what it does. You like, oh, like, that basically makes you dumb, you know what I'm saying? But you look smart, but you really look dumb. That's at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? But a do-rag, if you show up to work, an interview with a do-rag, they'll be like, oh man, why would you come dressed unprofessional? But a do-rag has a purpose. It gets all this shit tight, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like, you know, kill whitey, get rid of them. I just want to make everybody black. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to be a part of black culture, and we just get rid of white culture altogether. And if you want a job, you got to show up with a do-rag if you want a great job in this economy. I wish you would show up like you used to. Like, yo, why are you dressed like that? Where's your do-rag at, man? Like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Well, yo, you don't know how to tie a do-rag? Like, no, I have my father in my life. He ain't never teach me. My fault. So do I got the job? So America has daddy issues. I feel like I had daddy issues. I have a really old father. Like, my dad's 80. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you for bringing that hurt back. No, it was embarrassing because, like, you know, when I was at football practice, you know what I'm saying, and he would come pick me up, people be like, Jeremy, your grandpa's here. Like, no, it's actually my dad. Like, damn, that nigga old. I used to have resentment from my father because I used to brag. It was cool to like not have a father when I was young, you know what I'm saying? But I had a father, he just wasn't around much, but I met him when I was 4. You know what I mean? I used to hold that against him. But now that I think about it, like, you don't really need a father before you're 4 anyway. Like, he came right on time if you think about it, you know what I mean? It's like motherhood, like, that's like important. That's what the nurturing years, you know what I'm saying? Like, you hook them up to the feeder and you get them right, you know what I'm saying? But, father, what do they associate fatherhood with? What? Catch. You can't catch shit as a baby. 4 is when you develop those catching hands, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, Dad, thank you, I got it. Yeah, my whole neighborhood had a lack of fathers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell, there was this kid in Darius, he was in dire need of a father. You could tell because when he used a urinal, he would pull his pants all the way down to the ground. But Darius was gangster with the shit too. You'd be like, yo, man, you ain't supposed to use it like that. He'd be like, man, nigga, shut the fuck up before I make you come wipe me. I'll leave that alone. This dude was a psychopath, man. A psychopath. I remember when I first met him, man, I was like, hey, I was an optimistic kid. I was like, hey, my name's Jeremy. He's like, hey, I'm Darius. And he grabbed my hand and pulled the fire alarm. Looked me dead in the eye. I was so scared. That's the dopest intimidation tactic. Like, you do that to somebody, you fuck them up in the head. He told me my first yo mama joke. Like, my first yo mama joke made me cry. It wasn't even good either. It was something like, yo, your mama has sex. I'm like, no, she doesn't. I went home and told my mom, like, Mama, he said you had sex. She said, it's been a long time, honey. I don't know. Got the wrong one. Yeah, man, it's funny. When I was in school, I was in elementary school, they considered me gifted, just because I was regular. The rest of the kids were on Ritalin. Have you ever looked a kid in the eye and knew they was gonna stick in that grade? There was a girl in my first grade class named Tisha Reed. Guess what Tisha couldn't do? I went to the store. Like, you don't talk like that. Why are you reading like that? You want me to read? Okay. I had a good day at school. Like, you gonna fail, Terminator. You ain't gonna make it out of first grade. I feel like she's still in first grade to this day. Probably get a good job doing that little operator voice. Press 1, press 2. It's so funny, the weather's changing. You can never tell what weather it is in LA by how people dress, you know what I'm saying? Because, some people wear coats and be all bundled up, and then there's some women that just have their whole chest out. I'm convinced women don't get cold, at least not their chests, I don't know. And it's like weird, like they'll show all of this, you know what I mean? Show all of the titty, but just keep their nipples covered. Like, who came up with that shit? Like, why y'all cover the nipple? Like, that's so weird. What women don't know is the nipple is the ugliest part of the titty anyway. The nipple is like the crust of the titty, if you will. Like, yeah, cover that up. Ugh, like, I don't want none of that. I want that soft part, you know what I'm saying? I just like, who came up with these naked rules? I don't understand. Like, you can show the entire titty, as long as you keep the nipple covered, you're good, you know what I'm saying? I want to have something like that. Like, I want to have some type of underwear where you can show the entire shaft. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep the dick hole covered, you're good, you know? I'm gonna be proud of my dick hole underwear, you know what I'm saying? And I wish y'all would say something to me about it. I'm gonna wear it out. That's confusing, man. I don't understand, like, why they want to cover the nipple anyway. Like, are y'all against breastfeeding, like, in public? It's not that big of a deal, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Like, you remember that Super Bowl with Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake? And they had that beautiful number, like, boom, 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 boom. And then there's that part that go like, gonna have you naked by the end of this song. And then Justin Timberlake ripped out Janet Jackson's titty. And America complained. That was the best Super Bowl ever. And America was like, oh my God, my children were watching. Like, yo, you can't be too young for a titty. It is impossible. And who better learn about titties from than Janet Jackson of all people? That's legendary titty right there. Like, yo, the titties, that's the most like purest thing ever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the advantage you guys have, like, as mothers over fathers, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you actually have like a path to motherhood, you know what I mean? Like, say if you just had a baby, you'd be like, oh my God, this moment is so tender. I'm not ready to be a mother. I don't even know what to do. Here, put this in your mouth until I figure it out. Which is great, you know what I mean? That's why we have a lack of fatherhood, you know, because it's like, yo, like, you know, for us, it's just like, man, oh, I can't believe I have a child. This moment is so tender. I'm not ready to be a father yet. Here, put this in your mouth until I figure this out. I'm just saying, y'all got it easier, you know what I'm saying, y'all? I'm just saying, if you wonder where all the fathers at, we confused. We like, man, well, God didn't make it as easy on us. I feel like we give like wrong attention to the wrong parts of the body anyway, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, I'm an ass guy, you know what I'm saying, straight up. Like, people like, yo, check this girl out. I'm like, let me see her ass, dog. I don't wanna see her face. Where my ass over face people at? I don't care. I'm like, yo, yeah, let me see the ass, dog. But then I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, why do I like ass so much? Like, it's nothing. It's just like fat on your lower back, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do nothing with it. I mean, you can watch it shake, but, you know what I mean? You can't have sex with it. You know what I mean? The asshole, that's where all the power's at. You know what I'm saying? So I switched up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop getting credit to the wrong parts of the body. Instead of being like, hey, girl, you got a nice ass. Like, girl, you got a nice asshole. Damn, girl, you got a fat asshole. Shake that asshole, girl. You better shake that ass. Anyway, my name is Jeremy Scippio, guys. Thank you for rocking with me. I really appreciate it. You guys have been amazing. We got one more month left of 2020. Let's end this with a bang.
Jeremy did amazing. He did stellar as usual. I can always count on Jeremy to crack me up, make my face hurt. My face still hurts.
It was amazing. It was a great show.
Spectacular time.
It was really funny. I just liked that it was funny the whole time. It just kind of kept us going. There were really no low moments.
I learned a lot. I loved it a lot. It was amazing.
I want to go zip lining too, Jeremy. Jeremy Scippio for President 2024.
Jeremy Scippio for President 2024.
Oh, Black Power.
Politicians use it as a tool to get elected. Like, I like black people more than you. No, I like black people more than you. They try to trade us like pawns in a chess game, whatever. Be like, oh, well, I got Lil Wayne. Well, I got Kanye West. Like, just trying to one-up each other and shit. Trump fucked up because Joe Biden was like, yo, I got 2 Chainz. Who you got? Like, I got a Lil Pump. Like, he ain't even black. Which way you heading? That's one of my favorite questions. You know what that means in LA? I need a ride. Hey, bro, which way you heading? You ever knew like somebody was about to ask you for a ride, so you tried to start dodging? Like, oh shit, he coming. Like, let me get out of here. Now this nigga gonna ask me for a ride, and I ain't here.